Hello, Richard Lewald here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I expect to have a fantastic year. There's lots of transformation going to take place for me and many other people. So the first thing I put myself into on a daily basis is to be a student, then a researcher, then an educator. And I'm an educator by just simply sharing my stuff. That's why we're involved in doing these videos. We just want to share. Do we know it all? Absolutely not. Okay? The universe is so big. There's so much to learn, so much to know, and all you have to look, and the deeper you look. Having said that, I want to welcome Isaiah to be with us. He's going to share some life-transforming information that all of you can also go through. So welcome, Isaiah.
Thank you, Richard. My name is Isaiah, health and fitness specialist. My first introduction to energy, quantum energy, health and fitness was years and years ago when I decided to make a lifestyle change. I had gotten into trouble, hanging around with the wrong people, and actually led to an addiction. I decided a few years ago to make some changes.
I remember, I think it's been about 5 years or so, maybe even a little bit longer, and I would meet you once a year. You end up showing up, give me a phone call, and I'm seeing you going through your struggles. And then just recently, seeing you again, I saw that transition, and I see you moving forward, you're more positive, and when I shared this Limbic arc technology, which is a wellness, it's a quantum app, energy app on the phone, and I showed it to you, and you got really excited about it. And
I did.
You know, immediately became, okay, I got to do this.
I trust you, and I've had some one-on-one sessions with you for, you know, I had the really bad back problem, my feet, I need orthotics, and after just one session with you, that totally, you know, removed the swelling in my back. With that confidence, I knew right away, this is it. This is the future of medicine. This is the future. This is it.
This is where we come. We come from the heart. We want to share this information with people. And, you know, like I tell people, well, you got nothing to lose. Try it, okay? The cost is so minimal, and the results can be so massive. Okay?
It's incredible.
And I would say 90% plus of the individuals that I've shared this with all come back with positive attitudes. And it can be young people, and it can be very elderly people, people in the late 80s, okay? You see them transforming. So it's like usually when you get up there, it's kind of like you watch them on the downward path, right? Now, hey, see the reversal, go back up.
It's almost magical.
It's almost magical, it is. And like you said, when you heard about this, you said, I got to do it now. So this is my point to most people. When you start examining this, like you maybe have many questions. Good, ask questions. And I can tell you this, I don't know all the answers because a lot of things, to me, I just trust it's magical, but I just have this knowingness that this is so and it is truth. Okay? And when you pursue it, you're on that road of looking. As you make the steps forward, you will learn more. But if you're in this sort of this fear things, false evidence appearing real, you know, because you're going to get a lot of people, oh, what's this all about? And, oh, you don't want to be participating in that. Take the steps like you did, okay, and you already know this. So, excellent. I really congratulate for that because I know that this is going to be your transformation.
It's changed my life, and I'd really like to thank you for sharing this with me. You know, if I didn't have this, you know, I'd still be struggling to sleep at night. You know, I'd still be struggling with the pain in my feet. You know, I'd still be struggling with the energy throughout the day. And the funny thing is, it's not really adding anything to us. Our body was meant to perform at its most optimal peak tip-top performance. We weren't meant to be tired at the end of the day after long days of work.
Well, but if you know what, when they say, well, this is what they talked on Star Trek.
Yeah.
And so some people say that. This is very Star Trek-ish. Yes.
Like cell phones back in the 50s.
Exactly. I mean, if you were to talk about cell phone technology or even faxes, and faxes is all passé now, right? Nobody's using faxes, or very few people are using faxes because we're next level. And so as technology is developing and knowledge is exploding, it's there for us to have it. We have in the books here, this information we're talking about and sharing, this has been in books already for quite a few years. And like I say, Tesla talked about it, Einstein talked about it.
100 years ago.
Right, so why, what's keeping the individual from maybe moving forward? And just trust it, it's there, check out what some of these people say, move forward and do like you just did, right? And trust that you can change. That's the most important part. It's about, as you change, you have an effect on everyone and everything around you, because your bioenergy, your life force starts to emanate stronger. And even just being in the presence of some people, okay? How many people are out there that know people that are have addictive abuse themselves with addictive substances?
There's a lot.
Tons, right? So this could be the opportunity to allow a lot of people in these kind of conditions to set free, right? As I have with one of my 87-year-old, he doesn't know how to use this. This is his phone. I run his program for him.
Oh, that's right.
I change it several times a day. At nighttime, I put it on calm, okay, stress relief and sleep, okay. And the guy used to get up because he's had prostate issues, okay? He had surgery done there 4 to 6 times a night, so barely sleep, every couple hours, whatever, he's up, right? Now it's maybe once or twice, and he sleeps like 8-9 hours.
And how long from those 2 points did it take for him to sleep better?
Within a week, he was sleeping.
And he's how old?
87.
Incredible.
Yeah, so we can make a change there. His pain, he could barely get out of bed without pain. And now pain is almost non-existent. It's disappeared like 90%. No strong painkiller medication, just straight energy going to the cells, raising the vibrations, so more optimal cellular functioning, okay?
Yeah.
It's like giving, because we're like an instrument, okay? We're just tuning it, and keep on tuning it until we get perfect pitch, whatever, harmony, and then when we get things really working in harmony, man, watch out,
The sky's the limit.
Exactly.
What our bodies and minds are capable of. And it's just spectacular how as soon as I downloaded the app and went on my smartphone, I activated a couple of programs. I actually instantaneously the first thing that I noticed was like this clarity come over my mind. We were at the meeting that night, actually on my way home. It was night, it was dark out, and it's almost like my vision even, and my awareness, and my peripheral was expanded. And and the rest is also very specific, like you said, way better sleep, incredible sleep. So well do I sleep that when I'm on the go and I have a project, go, and I'm excited and I'm engrossed in this project, sometimes, you look at the time, it's 11 o'clock, I really don't want to go to sleep. So I'll just keep going. I did that actually 2 nights ago. I kept going, and I was running on 4 hours sleep because of this project that I wanted to get done. And I just throw the energy program on in the morning, and throughout the day, I think
you're on top of the world.
I didn't even need coffee.
Yeah.
I didn't even need coffee. I need coffee religiously in the morning to wake up. I no longer need it religiously to wake up. We
shared with this guy, his program expired, and he didn't realize.
Yeah.
And 3 days after, he ended up back in the hospital. They reactivated because there's a duration that you can program. You can run it for 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 days, whatever.
That's cool.
And but it expired. He ended up back in the hospital.
Yeah.
As soon as this gets reactivated, he walks out of the hospital again. Like 12 hours, basically.
12 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I've had people making comments within 3 hours, they notice a change.
Yeah.
One lady, she said she's using the vision. So there's many programs, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about sleep.
Weight management.
Yes.
You can lose weight
Absolutely.
with this. Bring up the metabolism.
How many people are spending tons of program, and they try to exercise, they try to eat right and everything. but they fail still.
How much money would it cost to buy all of these products individually,
Thousands.
swallow them? They'd have
Yes.
to go through the digestive system.
And most people
you know,
have issues with the digestive system.
Oh.
Over 90%
You can
of
only
people.
swallow so many things.
So when we're bypassing what happens at the digestive level, we're raising the vibration to everything gets activated. Let's say your liver and kidneys and gallbladder and everything
Instantaneously.
else. Yes. So we are living like literally in that future part. Okay. Now we're going to be like when it comes to, I shouldn't say maybe diagnosis, but that's essentially what it is, right? It's like cars are at that point. We take the car to the shop, they plug it in the computer, and they watch all the different things, and then from there they know what they need to work on.
Yeah. Well, what about us? It's about time. That
Well, again,
technology's come forth.
Everything being electrical, our cells are electrical, our tissues, our organs, we're all electrical, we're vibrations, and because it's energy, and we can start measuring. And they have quantified what these levels need to be at. They've done that for many years. And they say, okay, this is running at low energy. Let's send energy signals like they might do with the computers at the shop. They might tweak it now through the computers, and they go to the onboard computer, right? And they adjust the signals that need to go there to bring it back up.
I mean, the future is now. Remember in the 50s, cell phones, we mentioned that already. Roll CDs. Who can explain how they put the pictures and the images in that CD thing? You put it in your CD player and it plays. I mean, people still question that, we even have electricity and energy and the resonance that we give off. Half the population, who knows, maybe even more, still questions that.
So here's an interesting thing. You take the CD, and if you looked at this little disc, or even the little stick, you look at that, and this contains all this information, okay, essentially. Everything is information. So we take this disc, we put it in the player or whatever, put the stick in there, whole movies. What? A whole movie is in there. It's all kind of compressed, it's data, okay? Everything is information. And it's hard for people to maybe comprehend that, right? But like here are some examples, right? How technology is developed, products are developed. We've moved on. CDs are basically on the way out, and things are just happening at different levels, and it's going to happen so much faster.
Exactly.
Okay. So the timing here
is beautiful. 2019 is the year, folks. What are you waiting for? Again, you got to read, you got to investigate, you got to do your research. The information is out there. This isn't exactly even new, but this is the first time.
Okay, so what we're going to do is down the line, we're going to bring you back.
Absolutely.
We'll get you to tell your story as you progress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
This is a journey.
This is great.
We're all on a journey.
Yeah.
Let's make it a good journey. In 2019.
My journey's just began.
Exactly. So congratulations for taking that step.
Thank you so much, Richard. This is great.
I'm looking forward to working with you and sharing